Could Choso's six other curse womb death painting brothers have lived a normal life? Let's talk about it, but spoilers beware. All right, first of all, shout out to B for asking me about this today, and y'all can pause to read their full thoughts, but they're essentially talking about just how tragic the curse womb death paintings are, and I completely agree. And they're wondering, had things gone a little bit different for Choso, Eso, and Ketchizu, the three curse wombs that actually get to incarnate, do I think they could have lived like a more normal life within the bounds of Jujutsu Society, being protected by Gojo and the like? And yes, I do think so, as we kind of saw Choso choose to walk down that path more towards his humanity, right? Now with Choso, he obviously looks like a human and could pass for a normal dude. That's not the case for Eso and Ketchizu, so I don't think they would be able to live a normal life, but I do think they could have had a happy and peaceful life within the bounds of Jujutsu Society. Probably contained to the school and within certain areas, but still a much better, happier existence than the one they had, because I don't think they were evil at their heart, which again, Choso showed us, right? They were just dealt a really bad hand. Now, obviously, Choso, Eso, and Ketchizu never got that chance at a happy ending, right? But this leads us into B's follow-up question, which is, what about their six other brothers? Could they have had a chance at life? And I don't think so for a couple of reasons. And the first is one B brings up in his original comment. We know that they need vessels, right? These were not viable on their own. They had to be ingested by humans and then essentially take them over, much like the incarnated sorcerers in the Culling games, like, Kashimo and Sukuna even, right? He has to take over a host. So our first problem is we would have to basically condemn humans in order to give them a chance to live in the first place. And B says, well, could we do this with people like basically in comas or basically have no chance to live but are still living? And we don't know the answer to that, but I would imagine you probably do need a viable host and not just a body bag, for lack of a better word. But even if we say we could use like comatose or brain dead patients, there's another hurdle here, and that is Mahito. I believe that he made it so that the vessels could actually be suitable for incarnation, which is why he is the one that actually, feeds these to the humans when Choso and Eso and Ketchizu actually incarnate. And we know that Mahito also played a huge role in creating all of the vessels for the Culling games. So I think it would either just be exceptionally rare to even find somebody naturally that could be a host, or you would need Mahito's help, which they obviously didn't have, which is why Choso is happy to let Yuji consume his brothers.